Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Covering both sides of the big issues with the analysis you trust on News Radio 1040 WHO.
Last week of campaigning for the presidential candidates and the congressional candidates in Iowa and all of the candidates across Iowa and this country. And Americans are increasingly uneasy with the potential use of artificial intelligence, deepfake videos that can be shared on social media. Let's talk this over with an expert on branding and trust. He heads up Idea Grove. He is a good friend of this program. His name's Scott Baradell, and he's back on the Davison Family Dentistry Newsmaker line. Scott, welcome back to WHO Radio. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, first of all, Scott, is there any way to tell if you're looking at a deepfake video?
Well, there are ways. I mean, they're getting better and better all the time, but you can look at things like if the lighting is inconsistent, like irregularities of shadows. Usually with deepfake videos, the eye blinking is off. It's either not enough or too much. It just looks unnatural. Mouth movements. And then there are tools. One is called Deepware Scanner. There are others. Microsoft has something called Video Authenticator. So there are tools you can use too. And you can also use your instincts a lot of times.
Scott Baradell also is the author of a book called Trust Signals, Brand Building in a Post-Truth World. And so, Scott, let's talk about a little bit of truth. Is there any way, as you think this through, of restoring the public's trust in election information? There's a lot of fakery going on right now.
Well, it's hard, and it's not only the fakery; it's the accusations that are flying between the two sides. I mean, a lot of times the things that the candidates actually say about each other is worse than anything you see in a deepfake video. I know a lot of states have done, like the state of New York has drawn a lot of attention to. They created an election protection hotline through their Attorney General's office, and other states have done similar things where you could report deepfakes or other things that you are concerned about. And they can, track them down. But it's hard. It's hard. There was recently a deepfake that was traced back to Russia in this case, but they're being produced here too, of someone accusing Tim Waltz of abusing them while he was a high school teacher. And it was pretty good, and fooled some people. But it was tracked down and shown to be fake. But I think a lot of it has to do with if you are in one bubble or another in terms of the media you consume, and you see a deep fake that is against the other candidate, often in your bubble, you're not going to find news or information that refutes that says it's fake. But if you're in the other bubble, it's immediately going to be refuted. So it's often not changing people's mind or convincing other people of something that is true. It's reaffirming what people within a bubble already believe and making them feel more passionately and more angry in many cases.
Scott Baradell, he's with Idea Groves, and his book is called Trust Signals, Brand Building in a Post-Truth World. Scott, important discussion this morning. Thanks for talking to us at WHO Radio.